guys, this is Suzanne, the Awakened Mompreneur, and I just wanted to say something very profound to you today. Your imagination is the driving force of your outcome. So what does that mean? That means basically that do not underestimate your imagination, okay? In the history of humanity, it has been a lot of, basically it has been very much underestimated. And talking about the law of attraction, you've got to be able to imagine very vividly with all your senses what outcome you want to get. What is the life that you want to get? What is your perfect day? And I have a big love for Napoleon Hill, the book The Law of Success. And I'm actually reading and rereading this book as I go along in my journey as an entrepreneur. I'm actually here right in, this is the evening, and it's just basically been raining. So it's like tropical kind of like feeling at the moment. But coming back to what I was saying is do not underestimate the power of your imagination. And something that you really need to be thinking about when you're applying the law of attraction is when you imagine and you're basically creating that really clear picture of what you want, where you want to be, you have got to be doing it with confidence that it's going to happen, with complete determination and deep knowing that it is going to happen. And the only way for you to do that is to really build your self-confidence. Now, a lot of people, like especially with me, at the beginning, I didn't have that confidence, to cut videos and the only way that I was going to build my self-confidence to do that was to actually get on with it. Get on with it, yeah. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And so as I got to cut my videos every single day, I literally became really confident, and that's the power of really kind of like, realizing that there's nothing you cannot do. Okay, there's nothing that you cannot do. And so on the imagination is the driving force of, it's just the hub. It's the hub of your desire to do to create, like whatever you want to create, to reach your goal. And so I just basically read, like the chapter, like Imagination by Napoleon Hill, the Law of Success, and it says, he tells a beautiful story basically of the power of imagination when people, basically when we are all as one. We're all interconnected. We're all beings, interconnected people. I don't know if you ever kind of had that feeling that maybe sometimes you're thinking, you're thinking about your mom, and then suddenly your mom calls on the phone. It's that kind of psychic kind of occurrence that's happening. I'm sure it has happened to you, once or twice or three or even more, more times. It has happened a lot of the times to me because, and especially when I did, healing, Reiki. When I trained as a Reiki master, an Angelica Reiki master, I was so meditating so regularly, and I was completely being in tune with, other minds in the world, and so it was just fantastic. These days, with having Sophia, I'm finding myself, and I'm being honest, I'm really, really being honest, I'm finding it quite hard, to meditate every single day. I try to, and sometimes I try to have at least 5 minutes, but it's another of my goals that I want to achieve, is to just be able to have some quiet time every single day, at least an hour. But I'm working towards that. But the story goes with Napoleon Hill when he talks about telepathy. He calls it telepathy, and he basically shows up that one of his breakthroughs through his career, in personal development, that came about at the amnestist time, of the First World War. It was basically in 1918, I believe. I'm very bad with dates, so don't quote me on that. But he was basically sleeping on that day when basically peace, came about, with the war. And he was sleeping, and he got up, and he knew something was happening. Something was happening on the outside world, right? And actually, he basically he was living in Chicago, and so he got up like something was calling him to get up out of bed at the middle of the night. And so he got out of his house and got into the street, and he saw thousands and thousands of people, in the street, and all asking the same question: what happened? And he talks about the wave of joy around the world that was happening, of relief, of that the peace came about, like the war was ending. And so that's just, to me, is very powerful. And it comes back, and I'm coming back to now why I'm saying that, and I'm telling you this story, is that, to reach your goals and, to have the success you want in life, you need to team up with people that are like-minded. And so it's so important to have, to be surrounded by other minds that will help you juice up, that creativity inside of you, and basically feed you with new ideas, and it's just, this is why I love what I do, like being with my, my community, my Freedompreneur community, meeting up every 3 months, in America. I love, like those events, because, and it's not only, that, working online, closely, with, our team, and our Freedompreneur movement. I love being surrounded by people that are going somewhere. And I really encourage you to really think about, who you hang out with, who you spend most of your time with, because it really is going to affect the outcome that you want. Whether it's to quit your job, or being home with your daughter, or traveling the world, anything that you want to be achieving, you make sure that you surround yourself with people that has already achieved what you have. And so I encourage you to just basically check out what we're doing. Click on the link below and find out what we're doing, and I will be very happy to connect with you if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow. By the way, this is my day 1 of my 21 day challenge, blogging challenge, with my new blogging system. So until tomorrow, have a fantastic time. Bye.